Wow. Look, it's like 6:30, okay? Eastern time. Alright? And my last video was 8 hours ago, give or take a minute or two. And it is 8 hours later in the day, which means it's after 2 o'clock in the afternoon over there in Iran, okay? So, got a couple things to talk about. Keep in mind, title of this is who's really pushing for World War III? Alright? This Fordo thing. Since my last video last night on it, there has been no new news. WND, nobody saying anything. What's up with that? And the Drudge Report that was brought up, I was told. But all the Drudge Report did was repeat what WND reported. Okay? But look, there's a bunch of people. I mean, you can go to InfoWars, you can go, all over the place here on YouTube. There's some things that keep being said. Now, they call people that don't agree with the truthers and the patriots, they call us sheeple because, supposedly we just follow, all right, what the government and the mainstream media says. But who really are the sheeple? Who really wants World War III? I don't hear mainstream media talk about World War III. I don't hear the government talking about let's have World War III. But I hear these people talk about FEMA camps, which I agree they exist, some, all right? But have you ever noticed that a lot of them look like closed down industrial areas? The ones that people show you here on YouTube and stuff look like industrial areas. Now, could it be that they're really industrial areas that are closed down to the economic conditions we're in right now? Just a thought. I could be wrong, all right? What else? Some of the things you keep being told on YouTube. Get out now. If you ain't gotten out, it's too late. But then people say this stuff, and a week later or 2 weeks later, they're in the same damn place. They didn't get out. So, how real is that threat? Let me see. Oh, they're coming for you. Whoo-hoo! Yeah. Somebody's always coming for you. I get company every now and then, so I guess they were coming for me. But there's one boy on here I still ain't found. That's that, what was it? Unrepentant American down there in the desert out there in California. And I heard a week or so ago that one of them citizen journalists said he ain't heard from him in a couple weeks. Didn't know what was going on. But you know what? That citizen journalist was the last one that was with him, to my knowledge. Makes you wonder, don't it? People are disappearing. Are we making them disappear? So it looks better for our story? I don't know. I already talked about sheeple. Military vehicles on the roads. Lord Almighty. I swear to God. And, this is crazy. Military vehicles get transferred around the country. Yeah. Supposedly now there's a big reduction in forces for the Marine Corps, which, I believe with everything that's going on with the budget, a lot of the military branches are going to be cutting back. But anyway, they're going to have to relocate some of that equipment because they ain't going to need it all at the same place they used to when they cut them troops. So there'll be military vehicles on the road. Not to mention, sometimes they get new stuff, and they got to get from the manufacturers to the installations that they're going to be assigned to. Wow. A little logic there, maybe? I don't know. Now, if I see some downtown here, I'll let you know, because there ain't no military installations around it, but I ain't seen no military vehicles either. Well, there's a tank out in front of the VFW, but I don't think that counts. It never moves. Let me see. Checkpoints. Look, this is crazy. I mean, you act like the government's checking everybody's IDs everywhere and making sure of whatever, but, that's not it. I mean, I realize that police do some DUI insurance stuff, checkpoints, and I don't necessarily agree with them, all right? But does that make them, like, part of a government conspiracy? I don't think so. The agricultural checkpoints out there in California and down in Florida, yeah, they got in Florida too. I don't want nobody bringing in no bugs, ruin their crops. They don't even ask you for ID. They just want to know if you got any fruits or vegetables from anywhere. Jeez. Government conspiracy? I don't know, sound like a good idea to me. Immigrations, Border Patrol checkpoints. I ain't got a damn problem with one of them. All right? Not a one. If they're keeping illegal aliens out, I don't care. I mean, come on. Y'all complain about the Chinese and stuff. Hell, damn Asians coming up through Mexico, infiltrating our borders. So, if they can stop them at a checkpoint somewhere, I ain't got no problem. They don't even ask you no questions other than, are you a U.S. citizen and where are you coming from? I mean, unless they got reason, like a dog alerts on your car and they tear drugs out of it or some shit. But, I've been through them. I'm sorry. Ain't no big deal. Y'all making it into something it really isn't. And my favorite one we hear on here is, we don't know what's going on. We don't know if it's true. But the government's doing it. It must be a PSYOP operation. Oh, they're coming to take us away. Y'all some paranoid, whiny people, and I think what you're trying to do, in all honesty, is convince more people that shit is happening that ain't happening. Makes you feel a little bit powerful. Yeah, makes you feel a little bit powerful. Look at all the dummies I got listening to me. Now, like I said before, I believe some of this conspiracy theory stuff is true. All right? I don't believe the government does everything in our best interest. But I believe y'all really pushing for this World War III shit. Alex Jones. Yeah, whole bunch of y'all out there. So, let it be known that some of us are not your sheeple, okay? We're not mainstream media's sheeple because we believe that you need to check more than one source. And the mainstream and the third string media can lie just as well as the other. They ain't no better than nobody else. So y'all just keep staying away from mainstream media, and I bet you we'll have more reports like this. Look, I gotta go. I need some fresh coffee. That's important this time of day. But y'all have a good time.